Okay, so here's a video I didn't think I'd be making, but here we are. This morning I did a trading room and it went really well. It went well for some people, better than others, as you can see. This guy, man, so proud of him. He pretty much, what seems to be around 6k, he made that before 10 a.m., which is pretty amazing. But I'm expecting it from this guy now. He was the first student I ever got in the mentorship with Toros, and he's just proven exactly what hard work, time, and commitment can achieve. Yeah, so proud of this dude. So happy for him. He really deserves it. So let's talk about the trades he took, because we were we were in a trading room from 8 a.m. My plan for today was to come into the trading room and just demonstrate my own discipline trading, secure a really nice trade that I was really confident in, and just hopefully bring some people along with me for the ride. That was the plan. I only needed one more winning day for one of my XFAs to get a payout, so I can request that tomorrow. Happy days. And yeah, I'll talk you through what happened in the session. I would have liked to clip it up, but unfortunately we've lost it. It's right here. We lost it to poor audio. The audio messed up, but you can see there was the plan, and you see within 40 seconds I could already talk about exactly what I was looking for. And then take it in, you can see these are the trades I am taking. These are all live time, and you can see I'm fully talking about everything I'm planning to trade, how I'm trading it, all the setups I'm looking for, my executions, whether I think it's a good trade or not, whether I think it's worth actually going for it, all these kind of things, because my strategy does depend a lot on inversions, but it doesn't mean we take every single inversion. And I'm just talking about through the context, what my ideas were, and you can just see all the way throughout. I'm just giving that running commentary. And yeah, that's about where I left it towards the end. But the plan was for us to essentially come all the way down, so I'll talk that through now. So first off, when I got to the chart, there wasn't really anything jumping out at me in terms of us going higher or lower, but I was just simply feeling higher for the simple matter of fact we've got this 1 hour gap right here that you can see is being held. I don't know why they've moved around so much, that's weird. Get there. Thank you. So this was the idea. We've got the 1 hour there, you've got this 30-minute here, and what I'm doing is I'm essentially just looking for a price to come and complete that internal to external rotation. That was the idea of looking for longs or looking for higher, and I was much more attracted to shorts in this zone, as I clearly showed, and that was for a number of reasons. The primary reasons being there was just more attractive liquidity to me down here. We just gone into this big gap over here. You can see this. We just filled this in. This is a series of highs up here that I've already taken the last high, so quite high resistance liquidity. There isn't really anything too attractive to me up here, so that wasn't the case with the downside. There was more attractive stuff going on with the downside, so we've just lost a bit there. Hang on 1 second. So that was the idea. Came into London Open, and then we opened up, and the way I usually trade London Opens is I will sit and I will watch the first 5 minutes. So let's look at this opening trade from me here. Okay, so here we have London Open. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this for a second. Get rid of that, and I'll keep that for a sec. So yeah, London Open. What am I seeing? Simple enough. We've got a breaking structure here. I'm expecting these highs to be run because of that 1 hour internal to external rotation. You've got a wickless 1 hour candle up here. It just made sense for us to go up first before potentially hitting a short down. The reasons for looking for down, you've got these equal lows right here, and below you've got a naked 4 hour at the Asia low. So really, really nice draws on liquidity, well, inefficiencies in the chart for us to clean up. So reasons for looking up for up, that was it. Reasons for potentially looking for down, again, that was it. So all I did here was I watched the London Open and I wait for the first opening 5-minute candle. If you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know this is exactly how I treat London Open. I look for that 5-minute opening candle to give you those statistics that we do love, the 90%. So once that 5-minute open candle opens bullish and then it doesn't get taken out in the next candle, that's when it stops really drawing my attention on a potential long. What do? We open here, and then on the second candle we come down, we drop into this breaker block here. So I was looking at this to be our potential delivery point. Jump down to the 1 minute. Let me just show you. On the 1 minute, you've got this nice gap here, and then this is literally on stream when it really drew my attention, was when you get this next move in a second, and there. So you see that candle? I'll just do one more. So you see that candle there? See how like aggressive it was? Like, it was real strong displacement. It closed above this bearish gap right here. Let me just clean this up a little bit. Sorry, it's so messy. So we've got that nice displacement, so you get that fair value gap. You shoot back through the London Open, and then you get that inversion, of course, and add to that there's a 90% probability that we're going to go and hit that level. I was really, really confident in taking the long here, so I did, and I took it on my XFAs, on my copy trader, and here you see we retest the London Open, and we take that high out again, and boom. So that's a really, really nice move, and we shoot straight for this area where I am expecting price to go and test, and that was the trade I took. Let's get everything on there now, so you can see that was the trade I took. If you've got your stop below there, you're looking at around 2R, but you can see, you know, you haven't really got much retracement going on there, so didn't really need to worry too much about my stop. At that point, was looking for this wickless up here, and then we did get that eventually. Boom, there it is. So now what I've done is secured the profits. I've locked my accounts out, my funded accounts. I've secured the win for that day. You only need $200 to win for the day, so that's a payout secured tomorrow. So happy days. And at this point, we start to think about the potential for that short. So I'm just talking people through it, talking through what we're looking at, and then somebody kindly points out that we have this beauty of a TR pocket. So let me just get rid of those for a second. So you've got, get rid of that as well. So you got this TR pocket, which is just a simple deviation fib. Trader R's piece of beautiful whatever. It's just fucking amazing sometimes. So I don't typically trade these, but more often than not when I'm in streams, people will bring them up. So yeah, brought this up, and you can see price is quite impulsive once we start bouncing from this gap here. I'm already out of the trade. I'm not really too interested in longs anymore, but I am interested in potential shorts now that we've taken out that Asia high. So once we start running into that TR pocket, my attention starts to grow, and it's just a case of waiting for something. So what I'm doing initially is I'm looking for these larger gaps to give me a bit of an idea of a trade. And then what I do is I see something like this happen on the 32nd, where, watch this now. You're at that area of interest. You see that immediate push? See that? That's where I think, all right, well, this could be potential manipulation. So here we get that 30-second gap, and you get that 30-second inversion with a nice equal double bottom right there for you as a little thank you. So easy enough. That's just a short right there. I did hit that on stream, hit it with 2 contracts, and a bunch of the other guys did as well. And the overall plan was to run it all the way down to, well, these equal lows were obviously going to be the major target, but there was also that 4-hour naked Asia. That's not Asia low. That's Asia low. So there was this obvious, this Asia low here. Why have I put Asia low there? Asia low and a naked 4 hour. So the plan was to really look for the shorts above here, and then we're going to look to secure most of the profits here at the equal lows, and then if we can get a flush down, target that. But the way trading goes is you're not always going to get the target, especially with like a single move. So this was a really, really important place to take profits, and yeah, it was pretty awesome, to be fair. So from that point on, it was just hold on to your hats, folks. And boom, there it was. And this was all given in the crew at the time, so we were talking about this all the way through. People are making money, as you can see. I even said I dare tempt fate and put a magnet tool there, and you can see, yeah, we get it. Absolutely stunning. And obviously got people like that making money. It's just beautiful. Here was a screenshot. Here was the short idea I presented, and that was the target. You can see that we definitely run towards that, and it's looking pretty good, but it did reverse from that point, so didn't quite get there. But that's the, you see this here, that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, you've got to be making sure you're taking profits along the way and you're securing the trade, because you may have an idea, but it doesn't have to go and hit in one go. It can be, you know, it can happen later on. I clearly identify this here. Yeah, so definitely consider a TP soon, or move profits, or move stops into profit. Naked 4 hours attractive, but not necessary in one move. Keep a small runner, be defensive, and that's exactly what they did. Secured the profits, and yeah, we can be very, very happy with that trade. There was a few other little bits and bobs in between while I was running the commentary. So there was a, let me just get rid of that for now. So what I would consider a shitty setup. So if you look at the 30-second here, and we look at that, where's that? So you've got here, where the fuck is it gone? Right, so you got this 5-minute gap here, and you've got, let me just replay it to here. So here is what I would call a shitty trade. So like I said, there wasn't a lot of reasons to keep going up. It just wasn't really attractive. And then you've got a retrace into this real major premium. So you're still in premium. This is about the 50%. So you're still in premium. So this is not a place to be looking for longs, not aggressive longs at all, unless you had some real major draws on liquidity. But like I discussed, they've got those equal lows, you've got those naked 4-hour gap. Like, it just makes a lot more sense to come down, and I talked about this all the way throughout. It's just, I just don't see why you would long this at all. And you can see, like, this is a shitty inversion that you shouldn't be taking. See that? You bounce from this 5-minute, it does hold the 5-minute, as you can see. And then you get that little inversion there. So I literally said on stream, like, I would not take this is a bad one. And bang, you carry on. And then I also mentioned, like, this is a 5-minute OB here. You need to be aware that people probably will be bidding into this. It's technically at the 50% mark. People are going to be looking for that potentially as a place to bounce from. Like, they see this displacement, they're looking for it. They're not really considering draws and liquidity that we are. So in that instance, you do get a bit of a bounce. See that? You get that bounce, but you then go and hold this 2-minute right here, which is looking nice and bearish. And what happens? You carry on down. This was a short that I was talking about and I was kind of interested in. It did take it again on my eval, just to be in another trade, just because I was really confident we were coming down. But I'm all out of funded trading at the minute. Like, I'm done, I'm locked out, so I'm happy with that. And you can see that this does come up and holds this little 1 minute here. There it is. And we're expecting that to hold if we're truly bearish. And yes, indeed we are. So we start coming down. Very nice. and you come into this next 5 minute here. So we're just trading liquidity to liquidity. Just really, really nice and easy trading. Bang, there you go. You are expecting that 5 to hit because it's untapped, it's naked, so you are expecting that to be hit, so you can act with that confidence. So it's like similar to why you really wouldn't long up here when you've got such an obvious imbalance in the chart that needs to be rebalanced. So that was that. There was shitty trade 2 right there. So this was, again, exactly another example. So I said, well, we've just hit this 5 minute. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. This is really messy, so I'm just trying to keep it clean. But we've just hit this 5 minute. We've got a discount. So let me get that one. So we've got a discount. So this is technically, oh, and you've got this little local sweep right here. So this is technically not the worst setup. This is actually technically a valid setup. And you can see here you do close above. But again, I just said I don't think it's a good trade. I don't think this is a good long. I fully said that. And the reasons were, well, I just don't see much attractive liquidity up here, but I see a lot more attractive liquidity down here. And I just think it's a bad long. I think shorts are better. And indeed, look what happens. Bang. You immediately validate exactly what I'm saying. And then again, you start moving back down. Close the 5 below. Again, looking weak, looking weak. And then bang, you start coming further down. And then what we're doing is we're just simply looking for those equal lows as our, well, main target here. Obviously, I would like that Asia low naked 4 hour, but like I said, it doesn't have to happen today, so we can just wait. But this is the main zone. And that was it. Bang. Easy peasy. We catch it so nice, and yeah, other people making money, I'm making money, we can all be happy with that. And that's it. Easy enough, right? Yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed. It's a bit annoying that this video completely messed up, like there's just no audio on it at all. And I gave a couple of really nice pieces of advice in here, so it's a shame, but it's gone. So no point worrying about it too much. But yeah, so that's it. Okay. I'll catch you next time. Nice one. Thank you.